On the news at 1, vandalism of public infrastructure, FCTA interfaces with dealers at Pantakers. 272 students formally inducted into Ngogo College of Nursing Sciences, Kuji. And NYC Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Program in focus. Thanks for joining the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Oba Ali, and remember you can join this telecast on our YouTube channel at NTA Channel 5, Abuja. In a bid to address the challenge of vandalism of critical government infrastructure and public assets, all members of scrap metal dealers, popularly known as pantakers, will henceforth be profiled by security agencies before engaging in the business. This was the resolution at a meeting of the Abuja Metropolitan Management Council with security agencies and the executive members of Pantakers Association. Onozie Yakubu was there and now reports.
The worrisome trend of vandalism of critical government infrastructure and other public assets informed the stakeholders' engagement meeting. FCT Commissioner of Police and the Commander, FCT Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, as well as the Director, FCT Security Services Department, were all on the same page in condemning the activities of some members of Pantakers Union for aiding vandalism in the nation's capital.
Any operator found selling or storing them, this manhole, rail, track, street lights, will face immediate arrest. They will be prosecuted and they will lose their license finally to operate Pantika.
You will not tell me that within your market, there is virtually no Pantika market in Abuja, in the FCT, that we have not recovered one item of government or the other. What does that tell us about you? You are not doing the right thing. You are not helping the government.
You have to organize yourselves so that whenever there are issues like this, it will not affect all of you. It is only those who create problems it will affect. But if you did not organize yourself, certainly the minister have the power to clamp down and say the business will not, and nothing can be done about it.
Representatives of the group expressed appreciation for the meeting and promised to collaborate with security agencies to ensure sanity in the business.
So you are following me, make you do the work, you do the job. Anywhere you see the bad man, something like this, I'll go put the police.
Coordinator Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, Felix Obua, who chaired the meeting, says henceforth activities of scrap dealers will be regulated by profiling them, among other security measures, all in a bid to addressing the challenge.
That whatever from now henceforth, if you actually want to partner with government to stop the menace of these vandals, once you see something, you must say something. Stop buying illegal properties. Stop patronizing these vandals. Once we see any stolen item in your shop, you are assumed to be partaker of the product and you'll be arrested accordingly and be prosecuted.
He, however, notes that the profiling of members of Pantakers will commence immediately. Onozie Yakubu, NTA News.
In another development, the Joint Task Force code name Operation Sweep launched to tackle increasing cases of vandalism of public infrastructure in the Federal Capital Territory says it has recovered items more than 1 billion naira since the launch of the exercise. FCT Commissioner of Police Olatunji Disu, who disclosed this, said the ban on activities of scavengers in Abuja is still in force. Tessio Mary completes the report.
I'm sure you're wondering if I'm in a scrap market, also known as Panteka. Well, this is no scrap market. This is FCT Police Command, and these are the recovered stolen items from the Joint Tax Team. And this team are saying the fight is fight finish. 11 security agencies make up the Joint Task Force of Operation Sweep, and since inauguration, launched coordinated operations to scrap metal markets, demolish shanties and illegal structures to recover vandalized public infrastructure and end its menace. So far, items worth more than 1 billion naira have been recovered, 31 suspects arrested, out of which 16 persons have been charged to court. FCT Commissioner of Police, Olatunji Disu, says the team is committed to end acts of vandalism in the nation's capital.
The ongoing incentive enforcement operation conducted both day and night operations and has yielded significant results so far. The estimated value of all recovered items, including all the metals and wires, are over 1 billion naira. These discoveries were made within all these markets. Within this market, we have those who are doing their legitimate businesses as well. They see what is going on. They refuse to talk to security operatives. They refuse to put in activities to stop it. But we have taken them into consideration. Everybody is called now for us to profile them and re-register them so that the market will be organized.
Meanwhile, most of these things, you even see them clearly marked, not for sale. You see FCT. And at the end of the day, you still see them making way into the market. And that is why we, the security body in the FCT, we will not rest on our horse. Like the CP said earlier, it's a continuous exercise. It will be ongoing because the more you relax, you will understand that they will compromise will start all over again.
The Joint Task Force is saying that the quantum of destruction is enormous, costing the government huge resources. This, they say, is totally unacceptable as they promise to continue to clamp down on vandals for sanity to return to the FCT. In Abuja, Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
Still talking security, the Federal Capital Territory FCT Police Command has successfully rescued a young woman from the clutches of a suspected armed robber and ritualist on 31st January 2025 as they launch an immediate manhunt for the fleeing suspect. A statement signed by the command's public relations officer, Josephine Ade, police operatives arrived at the scene and discovered a 25-year-old woman, Promise Eze from Ebony State, tied to her mouth covered in plaster. She was found unconscious and in distress. Officers acted immediately, rushing her to Worcester District Hospital, where she was resuscitated. Preliminary investigations revealed a disturbing pattern of deception and violence. The victim had checked into the hotel a day earlier on January 30th, 2025, at about 7 a.m. in the company of a man who identified himself as Emmanuel Okoro from Lagos State. However, during police questioning, the victim disclosed that she had met this suspect online where he introduced himself under the alias Michael Praise, claiming to be an oil company employee based in Delta State. Tragically, what was meant to be an innocent meeting turned into a harrowing ordeal. The Commissioner of Police FCT CP Olatunji Diso strongly condemns this act of violence and urges residents, especially young women, to exercise caution when personally, the STP reassuring individuals they do not know the public that the FCT Police Command remains unwavering in its commitment to ensuring the safety and security of all residents. Meanwhile, ASR Africa, an initiative that touches the lives of Africans through funding and execution of projects that relate to education, health, and social development, has awarded contracts for the construction of 500 capacity lecture theater in Natural State University, Cafe. Nguzi Peve reports.
In line with its commitment to improving the lives of millions of Africans, enhancing the educational infrastructure, advancing healthcare facilities, promoting social development, among others. ASR Africa, the brainchild of Abdul Samad Rabiu, founder and executive chairman, BOA Group, has taken its philosophic favor to Nasarawa State University Kefi by awarding contract for the construction of 500 capacity lecture theatre. Vice Chancellor of the academic institution, Professor Saadatu Hassan Liman, thanks the initiative for supporting the university with such laudable edifice.
We are always on the move, going to Abuja, going to Lafia, going to some other places and writing also applications for grants and the rest. And Alhamdulillah, we have been getting so much from that. Yes, and I believe we will continue to move out, extend our hands of requests to so many other organizations. And even Abdul Samad Rabiu, we are not living there, we are also applying again and again.
Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of ASR Africa, Dr. Ubon Udo says, an institution or individuals must meet certain criteria before being considered for impactful project or grant.
This university has grown. It's probably one of the fastest growing universities in the country, and especially for a state university, which is so impressive. So we looked at the rankings and we looked at the quality of the leadership, the vision of the leadership, and what they've been able to attract to the university. And that informs some of the criteria that we use to select beneficiaries.
They are going to maintain the quality. All the conditions assigned will be adhered to. We shall work in collaboration with the contractors to ensure speedy completion and of high quality.
As the foundation for the auditorium was laid, what the Citadel of Learning expects are more of its kind through collaborations and linkages with the outside world. From Kafi Nguse PV, NTA News.
Still on education, Young Global College of Nursing Sciences, Kuje, has reaffirmed its commitment to providing top-notch nursing and medical education, leveraging global best practices. This pledge was reiterated by the Managing Director and CEO Adamu Jato Noma during the institution's second matriculation ceremony held at the school premises in Kuje Area Council of the FCT. Rosemary Motlen Bilal reports.
The ambience was cheerful as 272 students were formally inducted into Yagongo College of Nursing Sciences.
To uphold the lofty ideals of the college
and solemnly declare and promise.
The Managing Director and CEO, Adamu Jato Noma, expressed his gratitude, revealing that the concept of the college was born in 2018-2019. Following his retirement from the civil service, his vision was to give back to the society that he cherished deeply.
We are unique in the sense that we are making sure that quality is ensured. You need to go to our demonstration rooms and see the kind of facilities we are provided. We are very, very much known in the nursing education services in Nigeria. When you say Yagongo College of Nursing Sciences, people know us that we are not joking in providing nursing education for our students. We make sure that we ensure that the students receive quality education as is needed so that they can compete comfortably anywhere in the world.
Guests in attendance praised the initiative, noting that it could not have come at a better time. They emphasized that numerous children, particularly those from disadvantaged backgrounds, would greatly benefit from this opportunity.
This school is going to help our community and FCT and Nigerians as well, because those students you are seeing them, they are mostly not only from Kuje, from all parts of this country. And today we are proud of that.
When you look at how this school started, you would know that this person has all it takes to give back to the society. So we congratulate him for what he has achieved, for what he has given back to the society.
For the matriculating students, this marked the realization of a long-held dream.
For someone who has been trying to have admission for a long time and is not forthcoming, but all to the glory of God, today I'm matriculating to his will. So I'm very happy.
Passion is what drives a person to do what they want to do. And nursing is a great profession. I want to specialize in surgical nursing to be able to assist people in the emergency ward.
We just give thanks to God and glory to God for being here, for making us alive, for making us to be among the living. And I want to also thank my school, Young College of Nursing Science, because the school is very good and it's I'm just happy.
Yagongo College of Nursing Sciences, Kuje, is committed to producing high-quality nursing and medical personnel equipped with the competence to excel anywhere without hindrance. Rosemary Moltelen Bilal, NTA News.
In NTA Channel 5 News on Channel 5 News at 1, and more reports when we return.
I am Oluremi Tinubu, the global and national Stop TB champion. Many people have asked why I've chosen to champion the fight against a disease like tuberculosis. My reason stems from a deep personal experience. I once had a friend who unfortunately fell ill and concealed the nature of his sickness until it was too late. Eventually, after he passed, we discovered he had tuberculosis. Sadly, due to the stigma and discrimination surrounding the disease, he would not speak up or seek for help. His death was a painful reminder that we could have intervened and saved a life if only we had known earlier. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease that primarily affects the lungs, but can also impact other parts of the body. Being airborne means anyone, regardless of their social economic status, can contract it. In Nigeria, one person dies of TB-related illness every 7 minutes, amounting to 206 deaths every day. Globally, one person succumbs to TB every 25 seconds, which is a staggering 3,456 lives lost daily. These deaths are entirely preventable because TB is curable if detected and treated early. If you or someone you know has been coughing for 2 weeks or more, coughing up blood, experiencing night sweats, or losing weight drastically, it might be TB. Please visit the nearest government hospital or primary health care center for proper diagnosis and treatment. TB treatment is free in all government and some private health facilities. Let us also remember not to stigmatize or discriminate against TB patients or those who have been treated for TB. Individuals who have been cured of TB cannot infect others. I call on all stakeholders, especially the private sector, to join us in the fight to end TB in Nigeria. Together, we can make a difference. Remember, TB anywhere is TB everywhere. End TB by 2030. Yes, we can.
Thanks for staying with us. Moving on, the National Youth Service Corps NYC has played a significant role in developing entrepreneurs of international standards since its inception. Assistant Director of Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development, Said Andrew Idiali, shared insights on this topic in a recent interview with Rosemary Motling Bilal.
The Assistant Director of Skills Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development, Said Andrew Idi Ali, emphasized the importance of skills acquisition and entrepreneurship development for Nigerian youth. According to him, the Said program has achieved its goals of equipping core members with necessary skills for entrepreneurship.
By record, about 35% of those core members who underwent the in-camp training and post-camp training are gained employment. They are self-reliant, as I'm saying, talking to you now. And to that point, we will be able to support the economy to reduce unemployment.
Andrew encouraged core members to fully embrace the program, advising them to progress from apprentices to masters in their chosen skills, becoming self-reliant, and even creating jobs for others.
I want to encourage all members to buy into it, to see it as the in thing for now, to support themselves so that they can, well, live a normal life, get settled in life.
Under this construction, event management, fashion, Aishatu Adebayo, and ex-com job offers.
Can go for any business on any government job. Unless I can go for any business on any government job. Unless the money is more than what I don't want to say that because I'm really passionate about this business.
Present core members in CAM share their experiences with Said.
Said is very, very important.
This age, even though it's a digital world, they don't understand. Open our eyes to different skill developments which we can learn to transform ourselves.
The initiative, they believe, will implement Bilal, NTA News.
Now, for exhibiting doggedness, resilience, and commitment to service in the discharge of official responsibilities, the Development Control Department of the FCTA has honored some staff who were mistreated by the military officers. Onoze Yakubu was at the award ceremony and brought back this report.
Enforcement duty in Sabo Lugbe, Abuja, nation, even as some of the victims are still nursing their injuries. And to give honor to whom honor is due, the management of the Development Control Department celebrated the 17 affected of the master plan.
In every situation that you find yourself, you have all reasons to tackle. I have seen a situation whereby an ordinary slap of a person led to a loss of life. Not to talk of when people...
Officers not to be deterred with what...
Don't be deterred. I assure you, the FCT administration...
On this occasion, one of the staff who was involved in Sector 10 undertook a demolition exercise today. This is to tell you that we are still in the forefront.
Let's now join our sports decks for Sports Brief.
Long-time winner Shooting Stars of Ibadan missed the chance of a 7-match winning streak in the ongoing Nigeria Premier Football League following a 1-1 scoreline with host Plateau United in Jos. But the day's shock win was at the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri, where Emmanuel Amunike's Heartland FC took their pound of flesh off the Finidi George Rivers United with a 2-0 victory. The result took the title contenders from Port Harcourt further away from the top pack and rooted at 35 points, but in third position, while Remo Stars